Hello yet again. This is part two. Same day, next day, doesn't matter. Go back to Galatians 6. I didn't get the resonance I like. You were still worried by the time I got done preaching. And you ain't going to be. You're going to be hopeful. Yes, we come back in Him. That's right. But right now, be weary, be now. Be not weary. Be not weary in well doing, right? But I'm going to tell you why. And you're going to make it even better. Go to Galatians 6 again, and we'll finish her up right. Yeah, now you're with me. It's kind of like a team, it's a team sport, it's a family. Momentum, here we go. Let's read the rest, not let's. Look at Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well. Here's the rest of it. You got a picture in your mind a farmer. Can you do that? Put in your mind a farmer plowing in a field. And he's plowing, putting in a crop, and he's tending that crop, and he's taking care of it. He's working. Probably a little tired. I worked land before. You ever worked land? You can get tired. And let us not be weary. Let us not be weary in well-doing. I told you from 3 John what our work is, sending forth this gospel. Go there again. Some of you got to hear that again. John talking to Gaius. There's only one. What's Gaius doing that John's complimenting him on? All right, verse 1. The elder unto the well-beloved Gaius, whom I love in the truth. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prosper. Well, there's the key, his soul prosper. What's he doing, his soul? What's he doing? The brethren came and testified of thee that the truth is in thee, even as thou walkest in the truth. What's he doing? You're doing faithfully everything that you're doing. Verse 6 tells you the answer. 3 John chapter 1, verse 6, which, there's the answer. Look at 3 John in your own Bible. Don't believe anything I say unless you check it out in your own Bible. 3 John chapter 1, verse 6. You see, my fellow body, my family, fellow laborers, Paul said, you've made it. You're here. You're hearing these words. You done something right. I know you've had your battles and your victory to be here, or you wouldn't be here listening. I know what happens because of the word. You don't listen to me for cotton candy. You get the word. It's meat. Strong meat. You're strong. And you're helping others be strong. If you don't know it, the word is becoming flesh in you. It is? Yeah. The word goes into you and you live it, you tell somebody else, and that word becomes flesh in somebody else. Which have borne witness of thy charity before the church, whom if thou bring forward on their journey after a godly sort, thou shalt do well. That's your soul prospering. He's sending missionaries forward. He's paying money. He's paying their hotel bills, their car rental, salaries. You going to take an offering? No. He's spreading this gospel, going to all the earth and preach the gospel. These went forth. You'll read the whole chapter there. They didn't take anything with them. Lester Sumrall, who I met at the airport and drove his son, carried bags and stuff like that. Anyway, Lester Sumrall used to leave the country with nothing. He just showed up at it was a steamship line, got on the boat and left. He made it. He made it back. These here in this chapter left the same way. It's up to us to support the gospel if we're not preaching. You're either a preacher or you're sending a preacher. All right, now go back to Galatians 6 and I'll close. And you'll have hope now. I almost worried myself after that sermon. Huh? And let us not be weary in well doing. Here's the reason. Imagine that farmer. I told you to picture a farmer. For in due season we shall reap. That farmer ain't got his crop in yet. He ain't got the fruits of his work yet. If we faint not. That's it. That's it. Look at verse 10. He goes into the same thing that John's talking about. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. Now you got it. Peter said rewards gets handed out when the Son of Man comes back. And you now know he's coming back in us, with us, in us. That's when the rewards gets handed out. That's when that farmer gets his crop. You follow me? Reward day. That's at the end of the year. We used to go forward to come up on stage and get your plaque, your rewards for achievement. Right? That day's not here yet. But it's a-coming. Don't faint. Don't faint. Don't faint. You keep a-doing what you're doing. Why? I'm glad you asked. For in due season, there's a time of it, we shall reap. We shall not reap. No, we shall. You're going to get the fruit. So am I. You're going to enjoy that fruit. So am I. If we faint not, we're not going to faint. I told you. Keep doing. Don't quit. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't be weary. Keep listening to broadcasts like this that give you scripture. This is the Bible, right? And let us not be weary in well-doing. Don't you be weary. Now you got it. Finally. Glad I came back and did this. For in due season, we shall reap. Shall. We shall reap. We're going to get it. Good rewards. If we faint not. And you ain't going to faint, and I ain't going to faint. And that's the rest of my message for today. Okay. God bless you. I'm proud of you.